Hello all, and welcome to another video. I'm Sarah, and this is Brushes and Needles. And today I have for you guys what we're going to temporarily call a theatrical Thursday rather than a thread Thursday. Normally it would be a thread Thursday, but since it's still spooky season and we're getting closer and closer to Halloween, I wanted to make this video for you guys. Just to have a little bit more Halloween content on this channel in a way that was exciting and comfortable for me. So, without much further ado, I wanted to do today for you guys a Pennywise look, but not just that. I wanted to make it a slightly more glam Pennywise look, which I'm fully aware I am not the first person to do this by any means. But at school the other day, we were learning how to do glamorous Halloween makeup, and some of her tips and tricks really made me want to do this look in particular. So here we are, and away we'll go. Since I'm doing a glam version of Pennywise, I don't really want to use any white cream paint that would make me look exactly like him necessarily. But rather I wanted to just get a very light foundation so that I still look washed out, but not completely white. So I went ahead, and the one that I found was a Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's in the shade 102, which is Fair Porcelain. It was the lightest shade that I could find at the store that I was at. I'm just gonna go right in with this. Now that I have myself looking nice and pasty, I'm gonna go ahead and lay what will be the base for Pennywise's signature red lines on his face. And so to do that, I'm just gonna take a flat brush from Morphe and I'm going to load it up with some burgundy eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna start outlining where I want those lines to be. So now that I have that initial maroon layer down, I'm gonna go in with kind of more of a red-orange shade over the top of that. Since I don't have a true red in any of the palettes that I have currently, I'm just gonna go in, add that kind of blood orange color on top of that maroon to kind of mimic that, blend them together, and kind of soften these lines just a little bit, because we'll go in with kind of a gorier step in a little bit, but still glam. So now that I have that blood orange color on, I'm now going to take a fluffier brush and use it as a blending brush. This is another Morphe brush from their All About Eyes collection. I'm just gonna take this fluffy blending brush and kind of soften those lines. Alright, and once again, since I don't have any body paints, I'm also going to just be using that same eyeshadow to put a little red nose on myself. So I'm starting in with the burgundy. And now I'll just go in with that same blood orange. And just the same thing as before, I'm going to use my fluffy blending brush and just distort that a little bit. Alright, next up I'm going to do the eyes. And I don't want to do too much for the eyes, so I'm kind of thinking that I might jump in to the It Lover palette that I used in my last video, just since it's a little bit different shade of burgundy than I used before. But all that I'm gonna do for the eyes is take that on this same flat brush, and I'm gonna use that just to make a winged eyeliner with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to start by just patting on the lash line, and then eventually I'll bring it out to that point. Gosh, what is the matter with you? What?
Is that what you don't like? What do you think? Is that what you were barking at? What about this? What do you think of him? What do you think of me? Boo! Boo!
By the way, I apologize for my odd nails. I'm going to cosmetology school right now, and today was nail extension class, and we didn't have time for a full set, so I have one acrylic, one dip acrylic, and one gel nail. Wasn't able to get the other two or the other hand done, so that's why that's like that. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and go in with some lips, which I think I'm gonna do slightly darker on the outsides and kind of ombre to a bright red right in the middle, just to kind of give off the illusion of the scene when in It Chapter 2 where he's down under the bleachers and he like is almost drooling because he's just so excited to eat. And so I'm kind of going for that kind of drooly effect. I'm gonna go in with my red lipstick first, apply that all over, and then move to the darker shade. And so the red I'm going with today, let's see, is called Best Red. It's the shade number 7 in Milani's lipstick line. So with that red, I went ahead and just slightly overlined my bottom lip especially, because he has that, you know, very iconic smile. So next I'm gonna go in with shade 48 in Milani's line, and this one is called Tuscan Toast. It's kind of a burgundy color. But I'm just gonna take this on the outsides. highlight, so that kind of gave us that ombre effect. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and do lashes, and then we'll get to the very fun part. For mascara, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Man-Eater mascara, because, I mean, come on, Pennywise is a man-eater. He literally eats, well, I mean, child eater, but, you know. And to go along with that, I'm actually gonna try out a new product. Well, not new, but new to me product. It's by Ardell, and they're their magnetic lashes. And these are just accent ones, so they just go on the outer corner to give a little extra pop. We're gonna move on to the most fun part. So first off, I'll do something that I might end up regretting, but I'm gonna try it anyways. And that is, I'm gonna take this Morphe Coca-Cola lip gloss, and just to give even more of that nice shimmery saliva kind of look, I'm gonna put it just in the very center of my lips here. Next up comes the fun part. So, we learned in class the other day that if you start with kind of a maroon blood orange base like this, then you can get things nice and glamly gory pretty quick by, rather than using fake blood or scab blood or anything like that, instead of using blood that you can find at a Halloween store that sometimes can kind of stain your skin, what you can do instead is just find a nice cheap liquid lipstick that's either a dark red or kind of a burgundy like this, and apply it to the areas that you've created that kind of scab, scar kind of wound. So you can take it just with the applicator and kind of messily start to pat a line here. Isn't that amazing? This is the coolest hack I've ever learned. Just by adding that liquid lipstick, it's instantly gory, and if you find the right shade, ooh, so fun. One tip when you're doing that though, rather than going in a straight line, as you might have seen, I was kind of dabbing as I went along. So that way, the eyeshadow that I laid as a base kind of ends up turning into bruising kind of look, or even like some dried blood. Then when you come in with this liquid lipstick and come and kind of dot with that doe foot applicator, it's just this nice kind of splattery, uneven look, kind of like how you would expect blood to come out. And just like that, we have a finished look.
Hiya there, Georgie!
You guys, I am so excited with how this look turned out. I'm so excited that you're here watching this video. I hope that you picked up some fun tips or even just enjoyed watching this. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so excited that Halloween is just a couple days away, and I hope that you guys are pumped too. You guys can go ahead and like this video if you've enjoyed this content and this extra little bonus video this week. Leave a comment down below of what you guys are going to be for Halloween, or if this inspired you to create your own glam version of a gory horror movie character. Go ahead and leave those down in the comments below. Also, if you're new here, or even if you're not super new here and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I hope that you guys enjoy the content that I've been making, and if you do, go ahead and subscribe, even hit that bell notification so that you're notified when I post new videos. I hope you have a wonderfully spooky, safe Halloween, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!